Hello, and welcome back to Lord Winklebottom Investigates.
Can't see that octopus fellow outside any longer.
No. Well, I mean, I guess that's a good thing. So, we've got these old barrels full of gunpowder, more than likely.
I can't open these by hoof. I'll need a tool of some kind.
Well, bright side. Got a object used for opening
Let's
things.
give this a go then.
Wait, this might be dangerous. Let me stand back first, then you can do it.
Thank you for your concern, my friend.
Well, look at that, it's full of gunpowder.
Yes, but full of good gunpowder.
The gunpowder inside this barrel seems usable. Though quite what we'd use it for, I've no idea.
Smell reminds me of my old cap gun. Used to scare Matron by running the back of a spoon along a roll of caps. Such a laugh. Shocked her so much one time she laid an egg right there in the playground.
You were quite the problem child, weren't you, Crumple?
Apparently. Now,
I'm going to take a small quantity of gunpowder in this envelope.
Blimey, I'm going to keep my distance for a bit. Don't want to get myself all blown up if you drop the stuff.
I don't think that a small... Well, it's not enough to make a bomb. And there's no projectile, so just be more of like a flash. And let's see here.
I don't wish to ruin a perfectly good sheet, but needs must.
Because we're going to be going to a seance, and ghosties don't exist, but we can make them exist.
Pieces of thin wire, they're very hard to see. I'm really not sure what the plan is here. Madam?
Tell us about Ethel.
You knew Ethelberta quite well, I believe.
Oh, yes. She was a dear, dear friend to me.
I wonder, do you know anything about the circumstances of their matrimony?
Alas, I was unable to attend their wedding as I was on a 2-year-long spiritual retreat. I left shortly after their engagement. I'm not even sure where they wed in the end. They travelled the globe together, so could have been anywhere.
Do you know where they were when they got engaged?
Oh, indeed I do. It was on one of their expeditions somewhere in South America. She was so excited. Such a sad end. If I take one comfort from all this, it's that at least they are together again, and on a very great new adventure.
I see. Well, we have an idea of how possibly we might figure something out.
Madam, we may have a need of your, talents to help us solve this case.
My talents? Whatever can you mean, Lord Winklebottom?
Witchcraft, voodoo, whatever it is you call it. You know, having a chinwag with fellows who have kicked the bucket.
You really must have a wonderful bedside manner, Crumple, but as my candid colleague suggests, we wish to have discourse with the deceased.
You mean a séance? Oh, I don't know. They are difficult to perform. I'm not sure that I have the strength or the ability come to that.
Please, madam, you must. This may be our only chance to catch the killer. And I think you might be surprised by just how effective you are.
Very well, but I can't promise you'll get the answers you seek. We will need the others here to join paws with us. Let me know when you are ready.
Just so we know, what exactly will happen in this little shindig?
I will ask for 3 signs. First, a chill in the air, which will indicate a presence. Next, a ringing bell, so we know the spirit is here. Finally, a burst of flame as the spirit shows its power, so we know the connection is strong.
And that's all?
No, then the spirit must show itself to us. It will appear in the room.
Blimey, how are we going to arrange all that?
Thank you for your time, madam.
Well, let's see here. Bertha Gilfrey got engaged in South America. Yeah, let's discuss all of the people we've talked to. So, Admiral Aristotle Gilfrey sent mysterious invitation, lives on isolated island, found dead in pipe, murdered with salt water, has a safe. Now, obviously this is the victim, but, you know, I'm not discounting an elaborate suicide for this. Ambrose, Gilfrey's butler, trapped in the attic, unsure who locked him in, was trapped during events, not a suspect. Although we did have someone say that they saw someone vaguely humanoid. Ambrose would fit that description. I mean, there might be other ways in and out of that attic that we don't know. Constance Gilfrey, daughter of Aristotle, not been home for some time, unlikely to be a suspect, unless she knows a fair bit about an inheritance. Reverend Archibald Peabody, old friend of Gilfrey, sea lion with claws, has an alarming past. Attempt to get into the attic, believe Gilfrey might blackmail him. Well, has an alarming past and believe Gilfrey might blackmail him are definitely possibilities. The amount of evidence that is planted around, or, well, set around the attic almost feels planted. Now, it could just be because he was looking for the Nickelodeon, but yeah, I don't know. Beryl Cutterbuck, maid to Gilfrey, worked for the family for some time, secretly loved Gilfrey, was hurt by him not reciprocating. Very, very possible. I almost think that they might try to make Beryl here a, you know, like, plant evidence towards Beryl. Although we haven't seen any of that yet. Salty Waters, sailor taking his island, apparent heavy drinker, hesitates assault, believes he saw a creature, and has left. Doubt he is the killer because, like us, did not arrive to the island until we did, but who knows. Dr. Vivian Price works research for Gilfroy, lives on the island. Gilfrey took her notes. I'd appreciate for her work. Possible motive? Out of a lot of these, this one I'm actually possible because she would also know about how salt water would affect the various sort of amphibians of the island and cephalopods. Seems angry at Guilford, killed by salt, couldn't have used it for murder. Yeah, poor Pumphrey. But yeah, if he couldn't have touched the murder weapon, makes it considerably more difficult. Madame Medium knew Ethelberta well, didn't know Gilfrey well, believed herself to be a fraud. Worried Gilfrey intended to expose her. Possibly because of that one, but I'd say, speaking with someone with, you know, not the greatest self-esteem, I don't think she would defend it. Sir Winslet, estranged from family, believes Gilfrey doesn't approve of him, thinks Gilfrey would have blocked marriage, stands to inherit fortune if married. But he's not married yet, so it wouldn't have been better to, well, I guess if he feels that Gilfrey didn't approve, but he never met the person. You know, there's a great deal of question about that. Lissy Spode, solicitor of Spode, and Tabernacle, sorting Gilfrey to the fair, worked for Gilfrey for many years, unlikely suspect. Unless there was something in all of that paper and all of the money moving. That may be something. Hard of hearing, apparently a famous actress, possible kleptomaniac, possible. Thinks Gilfrey would want to expose her secret. Motive, yes, a ability... maybe? I mean, it was poisoning, but... eh. And Ethelberta Gilfrey got engaged in South America. Well, not much we can do about that.
Large double windows looking out onto the island.
Not exactly the jolliest view one could ask for.
I'm not going to open these, it'll let a terrible draft. Now I shall be able to open this window from a distance.
Yeah. And if I can do
If I
that...
attach the wire to the hand, then run it around here, I can make the chime ring from a distance.
Aha.
This will make quite a flash if it hits the fire.
Yep.
I'll attach a bit of wire to this envelope. That's all of the wire used up.
Okay. So we've got this whole thing sort of set up.
Madam?
I think we're ready.
Well, madam, we are ready to start the seance.
Very well. You gather the others, and I'll prepare. Firstly, if the spirits are here, we should feel a chill in the room. Spirits, come to us now.
Ooh.
Good, good. Spirits, if you are with us, chime a bell so that we may know.
Oh, you're getting into this. And, you know, this kind of reminds...
Spirits, see.
Oh.
Madam? Well, madam, we are ready to start the seance.
Very well.
My bad, I was talking too much.
Firstly, if the spirit... Good, good. Spirits, if you are with us, chime a bell so that we may know. Good, good. Spirits, show us your power. Light up this room with flame. Good, good. Now, spirits, manifest your physical form. Show yourselves to us. Oh.
Here you go, Frump.
Now, Frumple, it's your turn.
I mean...
Ooh, I'm a scary ghost.
Frumple is lurking in the corner of the room. He doesn't approve of this sort of thing. In this light, you could almost mistake him for a lost soul.
Good, good. It worked. The spirits are here. Tell us, spirit, do you have a message for us?
Oh, yes, I'll say.
And what is the message?
Well, I'm jolly cross about being killed and all that, and I'll tell you all who the blessed rotter is if they don't own up right this instant. And I'll probably haunt them for all time, too.
Does anybody in the circle wish to respond to the spirit?
Nope.
Oh, go on. Oh, well, I suppose I'll be off then. Goodbye.
Oh well, I I suppose we are finished here. It seems the spirits were unable to help us. Such a pity. I really felt like there was a presence manifesting this time.
Oh.
Well, we did our best.
I was rather splendid, wasn't I?
As I say, we did our best. I must say I'm rather at a loss to know what to do now. If only the sounds had achieved something.
Well... I mean, it seems to have.
Good grief, what the dickens is that?
Winklebottom, I don't like this. No, not one bit.
Steady on, old thing. It seems harmless. I wonder, could Madame Lavinia's seance have actually worked?
No, this is wrong, blasted. Unholy. I want no part of this.
I wonder, though, this is Ethelberta's grave. Could it possibly be?
Hi. Greetings.
Greetings, madam?
No longer here. Just memories.
I shall be doing my best to wipe this horror from my own memory, that's for sure.
You're a ghost?
You, I take it, are a ghost? A spirit? Of Ethelberta?
I remember Ethelberta, but nothing more.
Seems like we might need to jog her memory if we're to get any sense from her.
I remember a flash, a child. Then I was blown here on the wind.
Typical. She missed out my bit.
Huh.
Well then, madam, thank you for your time.
Not much time now. I remember home. Who else should I remember?
Don't really have any items here that could possibly help us. I guess that'll be for later? Let's see here. Actually, yeah, let's head back. Maybe talk to Constance about this whole thing.
Perhaps we could discuss your family.
Your
Do
history.
you know much about how your parents met or where they were married?
Not a great deal, I'm afraid. I know they met on one of my father's expeditions in Africa, but not much beyond that.
What about their wedding or your own birth?
I can't help you, Lord Winklebottom. They moved around so much, you see, and had so many stories. You know, I'm not even sure where I was born. That's strange.
Thank you, miss.
Suppose not.
Farewell, Miss Gilfrey. Thank you, sir.
Met Gilfrey in Africa, got engaged in South America. Well, maybe we can use some items to help jog her memory.
We may be able to make use of this wedding photograph.
Careful, old thing, you're getting nearly as bad as that pilfering pelican.
Ah, look at him here, the pride of the... Maybe this might help with finding the information we need.
Maybe, although I doubt she'd remember much while she was in a shell, but okay. But I think that's going to be for next time. When we come back, folks, well, got some more information. Have a good one.